Zandiga mnizazinda. Yo guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your boy. Yo. Diadigwa fast. Yeah, bro. So I'll rather just like get into it. Come on. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to another episode. And with that being said, let's talk about Black Diamond. Yeah, let's talk about it. Diamond Elimnyama, the South African duo, most powerful. Actually, it's my most powerful South African duo because they don't have a bad song. I don't think Black Diamond has a bad song, actually. They are brilliant, bro. They are, and what I love about them is that they have their own unique sound. Shout out Ambitious Entertainment, even though like you guys fucked people up, but shout out. And so, yeah, the production behind their songs, the writing, actually, their voices are wonderful. The songs that I love about Black Diamond, the first song I heard was Tando. Ne? Yes, Tando was such an amazing song. And then you have Ikwelo. And then you have, let me actually go to my Spotify. Black Diamond, oh my goodness. I believe, ne, they are one of the... it's Soca. Oh, so it's Tano, ne? Ikwelo, Soca. And then Also My Love is such an amazing song, God. It is. And I think Black Diamond deserves their flowers, and also Uqoma. They didn't release a lot of songs before Uqoma. And so when they released Uqoma featuring Big Zulu, I was a bit skeptical because, you know, like when artists go for a while without releasing anything, and then when they release, it's like, oh, we're not really there, dog, we've moved on. But they proved me wrong, bro. They proved me wrong. Uqoma is such an amazing song, bro. And I think it went platinum in my room back when I was still in uni, because I was still in university when they released Uqoma. And then obviously Sama Yumuti. Who doesn't love Sama Yumuti, bro? Who does? Sama Yumuti for me is bigger than Sister Bettina. Sama Yumuti is my Sister Bettina. I don't care what anyone else says, bro. From how the song starts, and then, bro, Nina Nazi, man, bro. But he's like, when you listen to the song, you feel summer. You feel happiness, you feel everything they want you to feel, bro. It's beautiful, it's amazing, everything. Like when I say Black Diamond doesn't have a bad song, they don't have a bad song, bro. They don't have Black Diamond. I wish they could get back together. I know right now they went their separate ways trying to pursue different sounds and things, and one of them is actually doing well. But I wish they could bless us with another album because we quite actually need it. And this is my thing about like South African music, ne? And now I'm gonna transcend to hip hop specific. Specifically. Yeah, so but yeah, I'm gonna transcend to hip hop, yeah, well, because this has been my whole argument, no? Is that we are South African. We always listen to songs that we mostly identify with. Yeah, boy. And the moment example, Emtee, when you listen to Emtee in 2016 and Emtee in 2026, his songs hit different. Because you now actually hear what he was talking about. At the time then, you might be vibing and going with it, but now you actually hear and understand what he was talking about. Yeah, boy. Even though he made songs obviously with hype and everything for 2016, when you listen to them now, it's it's still songs that are relevant to you as you grow old. Yeah, boy. It's not songs now, yeah, boy. Because he was making songs that had his own sound, and he wasn't mimicking anyone. Emtee is Emtee. Yeah, boy. There's a certain sound that you identify Emtee with. And Emtee was doing everything that you can't find in a American artist, a European artist, or any other South African artist. You can only find in Emtee, bro. You get what I mean? Even though he was doing trap, even though he was doing rap, even though he was doing a lot of features in a lot of songs, but he still had that sound. He even did Afropop, but it was still synonymous to Emtee being Emtee. Yeah, bro. Right now, when you listen to a lot of South African artists coming up, you can identify their sound with a lot of other people. Yeah, bro. And so there is no uniqueness in their sound, in their songs. And so it's really easy for us to get over them because the next person already sounds like them and might even make better than them. Yeah, bro. You get what I mean? So that's where, and I think a lot of us saw Nessie pushing a certain sound and actually went global with it, and they thought that's the method, but there can only be one Nessie. You get what I mean? There can only be one Nessie. There can only be one Areece. There can only be one Emtee. Yeah, but you just have to find your own sound and go with it. And that's what a lot of people are missing in the South African hip-hop specs of things. And bro, the cheat code is always going back to Kwaito. Go back to Kwaito. If you listen to Cassper Nyovest's background is Kwaito. Okay, Malum Cool Cat's background is Kwaito. All of them, it's Kwaito. It's just Kwaito reinvented. Yeah, boy. And that's what you have to do. Take the original sound, reinvent it to something that's synonymous to you, bro. That you identify with, that you can work with. That's man, create something, be creative with your music. And that's why I will always appreciate Cassper Nyovest, bro. Because Cassper Nyovest can sing, he can dance, he can rap, he can trap, he can do everything. And he did that. He showed us. Before Cassper Nyovest went commercial, bro, he did everything you guys thought he wouldn't. And he wasn't writing any trends. He was doing Cassper Nyovest. Bro, when you talk about when you listen to Baby Girl is Cassper Nyovest. But when you listen to Destiny, when you listen to Puma Game, when you listen to Mama I Made It, when you listen to Daksha Beleza, when you listen all the classics, he has about 30 classics, bro. And you even forget, Cassper Nyovest outperformed Jay-Z and Beyonce. When we had Beyonce in SA during that festival and Ed Sheeran and all of them, Cassper Nyovest outperformed them because Cassper Nyovest has his own sounds that he identifies with, and he knows how to push it. And not only that, but he has found a way to connect us with his music. Yeah, bro. Through what? Through his dance. Yeah, bro. Remember when we used to get down? Remember like the clothing we would wear? He would wear like the family tree, yeah, bro, with the Karakara socks, and the Puma Game music video, and like he made the whipping, whatever. Yeah, bro. There are certain things that you could, when you see them, you think of Cassper Nyovest. And then you even go to Amo Ayep, different sounds, same person, but still, he has a way to reinvent a sound to sound like him, to sound in a way that you would identify it with them. Yeah, boy. He's a whole stimulus package, and I think he's another person that deserves his flowers, bro. because he did everything. If you want rap, go to Solomon, bro. That album, Solomon, you guys didn't listen to that album, because even though like you were like, Cassper Nyovest cannot rap, go to Solomon, listen to that. And you know, like when he goes to interviews, I don't think people really do justice with the interviews they do with this man, because I feel like there's so much to talk about. When you listen to Tulufelo, right, and then you listen to Any Minute Now, those are two different Cassper Nyovest, bro. Any Minute Now is kind of like dark. I feel like he went, almost went in a path of losing himself, but then he found God in a way. And yeah, he just almost lost himself. He was just in a dark space, it seems, with Any Minute Now. Because when you listen to Thoughts, bro, the thoughts he had when you listen to those songs, like, bro, I listened to the song he had with Something Soweto, and that, bro, there's so many songs on Any Minute Now, bro. And those are the things that I want to talk about, like with Cassper Nyovest, bro. When you listen to also like his relationship with his parents, bro. When you listen to Superman, that's his father, right? But then when you listen to Mama I Made It, that's his mother. But then he shows appreciation with Cassper Nyovest. And then you listen to Destiny, and then you listen to Cassper Nyovest, bro. You guys. And I don't think we can even do a top 5 of Cassper Nyovest, bro. He has so many songs. When you do a top 5 Cassper Nyovest, we need to be genre specific. But okay, hip hop top 5, R&B top 5, Afropop top 5, Mapiano top 5, House top 5. Such an amazing artist, bro. Such an amazing artist, bro. And Cassper Nyovest, bro. Like, shout out. Nyoviolis, shout out. And another thing, when you go to, what's another artist, Areece, one thing, I love Areece, but one thing I hate is, well, it's working for him, but when we talk about Areece, I think we'll speak more on a projection type of point of view, because we're not speaking on what he has done, but we're speaking on what we think he could have done. Yeah, well, because of the way he was promising, bro. Like his music, he was supposed to be above Nessie in most people's eyes, but he just couldn't. He wasn't even above Emtee, bro. Okubon. So like, I think that's where like a lot of people are disappointed when it comes to Areece, because he just went left. Yeah, well, he chose to be mysterious, he chose to be nonchalant, he chose to be non-engaging, doesn't do interviews, doesn't connect with his fans. His fans are just the reason why he's still even relevant today, or Areece, if you're being honest. Yeah, bro. Not to discourage the music he had, or he has, but not a lot of people listen to Areece the way a lot of people used to listen to Areece. And that's because of the disconnect he created between him and his fans. Yeah, bro. As an artist, you need to understand Kendrick Lamar didn't become this mysterious Kendrick Lamar we now know. He was doing interviews, he was doing like press conferences, he was doing videos, he was doing sketches, he was doing sketches. Kendrick Lamar was doing sketches with about Shaq O'Neal or whatever, because he wanted to connect with his fans. Yeah, bro. In jail, all of that stuff, bro. And he was like promoting his products, promoting his albums, and doing all that. And until he reached a certain point where he didn't need to anymore. Yeah, bro. He could just say, I'm dropping an album, and everyone would just do the work for him. And I feel like Areece didn't reach that point for Papa and do that. Yeah, bro. So now I'm just gonna like touch on another thing, the slimes. But yeah, man, anyway, this was supposed to be an appreciation for you, Black Diamond. Diamond and Elinyaba is not going anywhere, and I can tell you, even if they can say they're dropping an album on Friday, everyone in South Africa, bro. I feel like everyone in South Africa would be like, it would be much anticipated. Yeah, let me just say that. along with Mlindo the vocalist. Yeah, bro. Mlindo the vocalist, his album is a 20 out of 10. Let me tell you. Mlindo the vocalist, bro. I don't really want to go into what happened to him, but I still believe that he can actually make that comeback, bro. Because that album, every song is amazing. There's no bad song, bro. I'm talking Ancestors, I'm talking Emakaya, I'm talking... Especially that song with Java, Egoli. Oh, let me just stop it here, bro. You know the vocalist, you are amazing. Oh, come back, bro. We need more. Anyway, I think, yeah, I should stop it here, man. Cool. Yeah, man. But, yeah, man. I love you guys. Bye.